So lately I've been making a lot of videos on how Shibnobi will kill 7 zeros. Now, I've been getting a lot of hate for that. Okay, I've been getting a lot of love, to be honest, from Shibnobi holders, but there's also a lot of Saitama holders who've been hating on me for these videos. Now, I mean, can't the guy just, you know, daydream for a while? I'm just kidding. I do truly believe, that Shibnobi may kill 7 zeros maybe this year or next year. Who knows? But but why I believe that is because I think Shibnobi has to burn a ton of their coins. All right, in order for us to achieve that. The only way we can achieve killing 7 zeros if Shibnobi burns a lot of coins. And of course, I do know that if 7 zeros are deleted from the price, then the market cap is going to be like astronomical. I think somebody calculated and told me that it's about $487 trillion. I think that's slightly more than all the money that there's available in the world. So essentially, you need all people buying Shibnobi for us to kill 7 zeros. I do know that, all right? I'm not dumb. And I do believe that Shibnobi would have to burn a lot of their coins in order for them to be listed on exchanges like Binance, essentially. Yeah? Because I'm not sure whether Binance can support a coin with that many decimals. Not sure whether their systems are designed to do that. So in this video, we are going to talk about how interest rate hikes affect the crypto market. Now, it does not directly affect the crypto market. Interest rate hikes affect the stock market. And lately, the crypto market has been closely following the stock market. For the most part, they always do. Crypto market and no, it's just crypto market. Crypto market tends to follow the stock market, but in the past few weeks, it's the correlation is extremely strong and it cannot be ignored. So if you see the stock market move a certain way, you should expect the crypto market to follow that same direction within a day or within a few hours. Now let's jump into my screen. So in the video that I made earlier today, I mentioned that the Federal Reserve, hiking interest rates up to 5 times this year. And I just saw another article by Market Watch, and it seems like there could be up to seven interest rate hikes this year. All right. So let me just take you to the main part, the meat of this article. Now, 5 interest rate hikes are already confirmed. The talk about 7 interest rate hikes, it's a little bit of speculation involved here. All right. So here you go. Here you go. To be sure, BOFA's 7 rate hike call for 2022 isn't universally shared yet. Fed funds futures are pointing to a more than 50% likelihood that the central bank will hike rates by 25 basis points at least 5 times this year. But the probability of 7 hikes was only 6% as of Friday. So there is 50% chance that the Feds will raise interest rates 5 times this year, and there is a 6% chance that the Feds will increase interest rates 7 times this year. So that's the news. That's the news that the market does not like. The stock market does not like that news at all. And that's the reason why there was a major sell-off in the stock market last week, the week before as well. On Friday, which was yesterday, Apple had one of their best earnings ever. They beat top line revenue estimates by $5 billion. Microsoft beat earnings as well. And that's the reason why the entire stock market was rallying. And that's also the reason why crypto markets are sort of like in a rally as well right now. A small rally up by 2.2% here for Bitcoin, up by 4.5% for Ethereum, and so on. That just shows you that there is a strong correlation between the stock market and the crypto market. Now, Let's get into, I'm really tired right now. Just having some tea. Let's understand what happens when interest rates rise. So when Feds raise interest rates, right, what happens is that it increases the borrowing costs for companies and consumers as well in the economy. So companies borrow to expand their business, and consumers borrow to buy a house, buy a car, buy anything that they like, essentially. Now, because it costs financial institutions more to borrow money from the Federal Reserve, because Federal Reserve is the one who gives money to the financial institutions, and if Feds increases the interest rates, then the banks, the financial institutions also have to pay more interest to the Federal Reserve in order to borrow money. These same financial institutions often increase the rates they charge their customers to borrow money. So what the banks do, they will charge their customers more, right? They will charge us more. They will charge the businesses more to basically lend them money. So individual consumers are impacted through increases to their credit card and mortgage interest rates, especially if these loans carry a variable interest rate. When the interest rate for credit cards and mortgages increases, the amount of money that consumers can spend decreases. All right. So consumers still have to pay their bills. When those bills become more expensive, households are left with less disposable income. When consumers have less discretionary spending, businesses' revenues and profit decreases. All right. So discretionary spending means, buying like nice clothes or shoes or buying a new iPhone even if you don't need one, right? So as you can see, as rates rise, businesses are not only impacted by higher borrowing costs, but they are also exposed to the adverse effects of flagging consumer demand. Both of these factors can weigh on earnings and stock prices, right? So right now people will be spending less, right? Because theoretically they have to pay more on their interest rates, right? They still have to buy a house, they still have to own a house, right? Depending on where you live in this world, you still have to own a car, so you're going to pay higher interest rates on that, and essentially then you would have lesser money than you would have, and then you would have lesser money to spend on other things, right? And that would essentially mean that people will be buying less things, and when people buy less things, companies earn less. Apple will not be able to do what it did yesterday, beat earnings by $5 billion, and when that happens, uh, the shareholders start selling their shares and the stock prices go down, and when the stock prices go down, the crypto prices the crypto market takes a hit as well, right? The average crypto investor does not really know how these things work, right? But when that's the reason why the stock market goes down first and then the crypto market goes down. Uh, that's because most likely the institutions, when they sell out from their positions in stocks to sort of like make up for that, let's say if they sold out at a loss, to make up for their losses, they might be taking some profits from their huge crypto gains from Bitcoin or Ethereum. And when that happens, the price will go down because these guys have huge amounts of money. And when that happens, right, the average guy like you and me, we will paper hand and we will sell as well. And when we sell, it causes just like a cycle of more people selling, and then the entire crypto market goes down as well. And that's why I think is why the crypto market is being affected by the Fed's interest rate hikes, and also the reason why the stock market, I mean, there's a strong relationship between the stock market and the crypto market. Yeah. And when Bitcoin dips, Shibnobi dips as well. And when Bitcoin rises, Shibnobi rises as well. That's what I think. This is just what I have observed by doing a little bit of research and just using my own brain to sort of like understand and observe over the past few weeks how the crypto market has been reacting to what's happening in the stock market, because I have money in both. I have more money in stocks than crypto, so I look at both the markets, right? So let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you have similar observations, or if you think that this doesn't make sense. Just leave a comment as well so that I can do more digging into this. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching and have a great day.